Kosovo, Europe's newest republic. The modern world's first major undertaking to reconstruct a nation from the remnants of war. 11 years after NATO intervention forced Serbia to relinquish control of the territory, Kosovo is now forging an identity. A young population embarking on a major social and economic development program and laying the foundation for European Union membership. Despite wide press coverage, many Americans know very little about this diverse and proud country. Kosovo is safe, Kosovo is a part of Europe, and Kosovo welcomes the world. Kosovo is aware that with independence comes challenges, and this period of transition cannot be done alone. The United States is Kosovo's most important ally and friend, and is once again playing a major role in the country's future. A turbulent history, an optimistic present, and an exciting future. Haunted by the past, but looking ahead to a new chapter. This is Kosovo. Kosovo, a new chapter. Located in the heart of the Balkans, Kosovo represents a bridge between the countries of southeastern Europe. Through its unique geographical location and liberal trade regime, it offers instant access to the growing markets of the Balkans and Eastern Europe. Kosovo's capital is Pristina and is easily connected by road to the neighboring countries of Albania, Montenegro, Macedonia, and Serbia.
Kosovo is the youngest country in the world. Still, there has been no other country that declared independence after Kosovo's on February 17, 2008. I would portray Kosovo not as the youngest country, but also the country with the youngest population in Europe. About 70% of the population is younger than 30 years old, with rich natural resources, with beautiful nature, and with a lot of potential to growth. So anyone who's thinking of Kosovo should be thinking of a growing nation, as you would think of a 3-year-old baby and all the potential that a baby has. So Kosovo is a baby country with a lot of potential to grow and a great perspective.
Kosovo's economic growth has been solid since the end of the war in June 1999, due in part to large public investments in post-conflict reconstruction, as well as an increase in private investment.
Kosovo, it would be a very interesting place for the fact that it's in Europe, but it offers a very cheap labor, it offers huge natural resources and a good environment to invest. On top of all, it offers the satisfaction of being the champions in the market and for the fact that it's a great potential in the market. Kosovo still exports about 80% of all the products that it consumes, so it has its own market, but it also offers access to the regional markets. And it has also a great advantage in terms of the access to the EU, to North Africa and Middle Eastern countries.
With a GDP per capita of $2,600, Kosovo is one of the poorest countries in Europe. Poverty remains persistent and widespread, with 40% of the population living below the national poverty line. Kosovo went through a difficult and challenging period, leading to war in 1998, and since then, changes in the country have been staggering. Kosovo was not very much impacted by the global financial crisis, as it lacked integration into the global economy. The government sees foreign direct investment as one of the key ways in which this challenge can be met, and the objective of sustainable long-term economic development can be realized. However, key problems remain, such as big trade imbalance and high levels of unemployment. Corruption, particularly on the public sector level, is also a big thorn in Kosovo's side, and the government is taking steps to address it.
Currently, in terms of corruption levels, it is among the highest in the region. But this is typical of a country that is going through transition. There are many institutions, there are many efforts and activities and programs which are addressed to reducing corruption, improving good governance, improving the business environment, the regulatory and legal framework, and above all, the rule of law. So these are early days for Kosovo, and we believe that it's on a good track.
Coming up next, a highway to development. For more information, please visit www.us-television.tv.
A strong and reliable partner for international investors, EcoTrade. One of Kosovo's leading companies and a key player in the development of the nation's economy, EcoTrade is a company with a vision. From renewable energy to mining, infrastructure to tourism, together we will harness Kosovo's strong potential for growth. Are you an international company open to benefit from EcoTrade's achievements as well as its in-depth understanding of the local market? Contact us. EcoTrade offers a strong business proposition and lives up to its obligations. A true success story in Kosovo. EcoTrade. We move the world together.
Only the highest professional standards in every project that we do. Working together with you to further develop the nation of Kosovo. NNP Standard.
The Emerald Hotel, Kosovo's first real five-star hotel. Combining elegance with luxurious amenities and services, we make you feel right at home. The Emerald provides an exceptional and intimate experience for guests who expect only the best. Superior attention to detail to please even the most sophisticated traveler. For your business trip, trust our dedicated and hospitable staff to make your visit a pleasure. The Emerald Hotel, truly the place to be in Kosovo.
For more information, please visit www.us-television.tv. In recent years, the construction industry became one of the most important sectors contributing to Kosovo's economic growth. Financed mainly through foreign aid, the sector in Kosovo has so far utilized hundreds of millions of euro, primarily used for the construction of new homes or for the rehabilitation and development of road infrastructure. Kosovo is becoming an important gateway in the corridor that will connect the Adriatic Sea with Western Europe. Bechtel and joint venture partner Enka signed a contract with the government of Kosovo in 2010 for the construction of a motorway that will serve as the centerpiece of the country's national transportation system. The four-lane motorway will run from the border with Albania to the north of Pristina. Bechtel Enka will be responsible for design management, procurement, and construction.
Since the project was awarded in April last year, we started almost immediately. We mobilised our equipment, our people, everything we needed, right across from Albania, from Turkey, from our other projects around the world, and started construction within 1 month of getting the contract awarded.
Kosovo is fortunately endowed with natural resources. At 14.7 million tons, Kosovo possesses the world's fifth largest proven reserves of coal. This mineral is of significance for the country, representing in the long term one of the important factors for the generation of power. There are different mines that can either be acquired through the ongoing privatization procedures or can be revamped by entering joint ventures with private owners. But mining is only one of the many investment opportunities available in this tiny nation. American businessmen and investors stand to gain from Kosovo's potential.
Populli I Kosovës I mirëpret biznesmenët amerikanë dhe duhet ta dinë biznesmenët amerikanë që investimet e tyre në Kosovë janë nëse të sigurta. Dhe duke u nisur nga fakti që populli shqiptar është populli më pro-amerikan. Prandaj me dëshirë të madhe ne I presim investimet nga investitorët amerikanë. Natyrisht edhe nga të tjerët mirë, po kemi respekt të veçantë për popullin amerikan. Pasi që Kosova ka nevoja të shumta për investitorë të huaj, ju bëj thirrje të gjithë investitorëve amerikanë që dëshirojnë të shkojnë dhe të investojnë në ndonjë vend tjetër të vinë dhe të binden me mundësitë që I ofron Kosova për investime dhe shpresoj se do të jenë shumë të kënaqur.
In 2002, Kosovo adopted the euro as its official currency, putting in place the prerequisites for the development of an efficient financial sector and stable macroeconomic environment. The financial sector in Kosovo is bank-based, and all of these banks are private. There are 8 registered banks, 6 of which are of foreign ownership. Pro Credit Bank is the first bank in post-war Kosovo, and the market leader established in 2000 with the initiative of several internationally renowned financial institutions. A newer entrant into the market is Turkish-owned BKT. Kosovo ranks well with the countries of the region in terms of banking sector assets.
The asset size of the banking sector is 2.2 billion euros as of May 2011. The loan size is around 1.4 billion euros and the deposit size is around 1.9 billion. When we look at the deposits and the loans, the Kosovo banking sector has the resources to finance its lending. It is a healthy sector. It is very well capitalized.
A sound banking system has been developed in Kosovo, resulting in the improvement of public confidence.
One of the good things we can say about Kosovo banking system is related with its regulation and its general oversight. The regulations are in line with European Union. The base currency is euro, and all the banking regulations and practices are taken from European Union. The general regulation for capital movements is liberal, so there is no restriction for capital movements, there is no restriction for goods movements. This makes this country similar to any European country like Luxembourg or any other country. So all foreigners can easily open accounts here, make transactions, similar to a European country.
Coming up next, the young Europeans.
A university with global standards of excellence, bringing Kosovo's brightest minds to the world. Illyria University.
Welcome to a hotel that truly reflects the beauty of Kosovo. The Hotel Victory, a hotel built with the business traveler in mind. Relax in one of our luxurious suites and guest rooms, your retreat at the end of a long day. Our courteous staff go to great lengths to make your stay as complete as possible. Beauty and quality. The Hotel Victory, the finest hotel in the region. A region reborn, an exciting environment for investors and visitors. Peja Kosovo.
Besonete, post telekomi Kosovës, lidh kosovarët në të ardhmen.
For more information, please visit www.us-television.tv. Kosovo is blessed with a young, skilled, and motivated labor force with a strong entrepreneurial spirit. With 70% of the population being under the age of 35, Kosovo is considered to have the youngest population in Europe. The highly flexible labor market offers a sufficient workforce with varied skills and levels of education and training. And it is crucial that Kosovo taps into the strong potential of its people as a driver for economic stability and Euro-Atlantic integration.
And since we have the youngest population in Europe, our perspective is economic development and integration into European Union and Euro-Atlantic mechanisms. That means that, of course, we need to very much have this young population very much educated, so they'll be able to have appropriate qualification and education for them to compete in international labor market. This is aim of the whole region, not the country, but also neighboring countries. We all aim to be part of the European Union, an integrated part of the European Union. That means that we need to be competitive, we need to have competitive businesses, and we need to have competitive youth in terms of qualifications.
A sufficient stream of highly educated labor is guaranteed. Few Americans think of Kosovo as a tourist destination, but Kosovo packs a lot of charm and hidden secrets in a small landlocked area.
Kosovo is a normal country, and to a lot of American viewers who think that there is still conflict here, they should know that it's a beautiful and peaceful country. Second, in Kosovo, there is a great potential for the rural tourism, and for everyone who loves nature, who loves hiking, and who loves the beautiful and green nature, they can find that in Kosovo.
Southern Kosovo in the city of Prizren is the jewel in the crown of Kosovo and has some of the best preserved Ottoman architecture in the region. Western Kosovo and the city of Peja is a place rich in cultural heritage and blessed with fantastic scenery.
Peja është qyteti më perëndimor I Republikës së Kosovës. Është një vend me kapacitete të konsideruara për zhvillimin e turizmit dhe gjitha kapacitetet e kësaj komune janë të orientuara në mbështetje të këtij mekanizmi. I kemi disa kapacitete të rëndësishme turistike, siç është Gryka Rrugovës dhe Patriarkana e Pejës. Patriarkana e Pejës është një monument I kulturës dhe I trashëgimisë kulturore, e cila është e shekullit të 13 dhe mendojmë që me këtë kapacitet që ka komuna jonë do të zhvillohet turizmi. Gjithashtu, kemi kapacitete shumëta natyrore, të cilat besojmë që me investime të mirëfillta, me përmirësimin e qasjes në Grykën e Rrugovës, mekanizmi I zhvillimit të turizmit do të jetë shumë I zhvilluar në komunën tonë.
Many of Kosovo's highlights can be found in Peja, and the municipality is actively seeking investors in its tourism infrastructure.
Ka hapësirat mirëfillta për zhvillimin e agrobiznesit, ka toka bujqësore ku produktet bujqësore janë shumë ekologjike, pasi që industria nuk është shumë e zhvilluar dhe çdo investitor që dëshiron të investojë në komunën e Pes I ka dyert e hapura që të investojë, sidomos në përpunimin e produkteve ushqimore, cilat produkte do të konsumoheshin dhe do të kishin një garancion të caktuar të produkteve ekologjike.
Kosovars are a proud people, proud of their nation, proud of their heritage, and proud of their land. Quite often it is the stigma of war that scares tourists away, but Kosovo has a new face. Visitors are welcomed here with open arms, and the country's rich and complex history make it a unique and unforgettable destination.
First of all, the thing that makes me the most proud of Kosovo is the fact that Kosovars, be that Albanians, Serbs, Turks, live together wonderfully. They've been living like this for centuries, and I think that the fact that we've come to the Declaration of Independence and still there's a peaceful and normal life, I think that's something that is definitely very European modern, but it also shows the generosity of the people. Second, I believe that the warmth of the people and the closeness that they have, and they show not just toward each other, but also toward foreigners, it's a wonderful sign. You come to Kosovo and you ask people, and everyone would reply to you with a smile. I think this is something that I've missed when I've been away from home. The closeness, the hospitality, the fact that we are a very loving nation, and hopefully with the modernization of society we will not be losing that. I think it's a great attribute and a wonderful sign for a country that is still growing and the nation that is building its identity.
A favorable business climate, stable macroeconomic environment, and excellent opportunities across different business sectors. Kosovo has arrived as an attractive place for doing business. Like a newborn discovering the world, Kosovo's future is bright. There is no better time to rediscover this intriguing and young nation.
Kosovo's future is in the European Union. Towards that goal, Kosovo has many hurdles as well as many opportunities. Currently, the efforts towards the European Union are setting the foundations. We expect that Kosovo would get into the European Union hopefully soon.
Kosovo is a very dynamic country, so if you want to see excitement in a small country with the young people, I think you come to a place. And Kosovo is also a very beautiful and normal country, so I would extend the invitation to everyone who's seeking for a very dynamic and lovely people and a beautiful nature and wonderful food. Kosovo is a place to be.